Uh, this week's parsha, we have the epitome of compassion in Abraham. As we know, Abraham, he sees some strangers. He's in pain. He just had his brit, right? His circumcision. He's in absolute pain. And yet he goes out of his way to feed strangers. That he doesn't know they're angels, but that God knows that Abraham needs to be able to show his compassion. It would be more painful for him not to have guests in his condition than that the pain that he would have in preparing for them. But Abraham also sometimes his compassion can get the better of him. Because as we read in this week's Parsha, he tries to save Sodom and Gomorrah. And he has a big fight with God. I mean, this is amazing that he fights with God, that should you destroy these places because maybe there's some righteous people here. And it turns out there's nobody. And Lot is, as ArtScroll says, a problematic hero. He's good, but he's not good. He's not on anybody's level. And this is really a thing to teach us that, yes, we should have compassion. However, don't carry it over. There were many people in Israel who had tremendous compassion for the people living in Gaza. They'd take them to the hospitals, they'd hire them, etc. And these people repaid the kindness in, as we know, October 7th. That they used their knowledge of the kibbutzim where they worked to know where everything was, how to attack it. And a lot of these people learned from their lesson. Some didn't, but most of them did. The lesson is, yes, have compassion. And there's a famous story, by the way, that during World War I, there was a British soldier who, he was a sniper, and he saw this German soldier emerge from the trench totally dazed. And he had a clear shot. He could have killed him right there, and they would have been okay because this is war. That's what you do. Especially if you're a sniper, your job is to shoot people. But he had total compassion on this poor German soldier. That German soldier was Adolf Hitler. And he cursed himself. He said, you know how much pain and suffering I would have avoided if I had taken that shot? That shows you compassion sometimes is not the right way to go. Sometimes you have to take actions which are not compassionate. When the other side is so evil, there's nothing you can do about it. Something to think about